We got a good question coming in here from Colleen. I wonder if we can address that. She says that some of the owners
Perfect.
are on Condo Control Central, some are not, and they have to use some hard copies. So what I recommend here is if you have this mixed system, it's never going to work because there's no reason for anyone to change their behavior. So stop doing the hard copies. So what I do instead is what I call like a one-page teaser. And I have a one-page document that says, there is new important information, in brackets this, that's now been posted to Condo Control Central. And I put it up on the notice boards. And I put it up and I slide that under the doors of those who don't have access to it. And it's a very good way of teasing someone. There is something important, but I'm not giving it to you right now. You have to log in to find it. And every time we do that, we get one or two of those holdouts where they didn't want it, but something clicks and they actually want this information today and they'll sign up for it. And you can make it easy by saying, here's the link to sign up, or come down to the office and we'll teach you. So yeah, definitely you have to stop doing the hard copies or no one's ever going to change. One thing that Glenn here can consider is to make it more interesting. So for example, if this is a marina, you can have some sort of events that you're announcing and only announce it through Condo Control. Don't announce it any other way. So if you're not signed up for it, well, then you won't find out about this fun event. That's kind of one way you can do it. I'm thinking of incentivizing, I'm thinking of teasers, I'm thinking of these kind of things. And over time, you will get there. And just through natural turnover of owners, you'll eventually get owners who are willing to use the program, especially if you have them as part of your onboarding process and you just force them to log on to it. You can absolutely do that.
Yeah, what I would add, I'm looking at a lot of the comments and questions, and there's a somewhat central theme to it. And again, it's not unique, is you need to consistently provide new and interesting content. If we think about it, all of us individually, why do you go to certain websites? It's because there's new information, there's information of interest to you. It changes frequently enough to make you want to go back and check and see if there's anything new and interesting. And so part of the challenge, and it does help tremendously with adoption, is for the folks who are providing the content on your site to be able to do that and provide the content and make it lively and interesting. Easy to say, hard to do, but that really is, I think, over the years, I've found the unique answer, whether it's a forum site or a Facebook site, whatever. The other thing is, I hate to say it, but the two times in our history so far where we've had a surge in use in ownership, registration and logins was when we had crises or controversies. It's part of, again, they can be interesting, maybe not in the way you want them to be, but as an example that I've already mentioned, the recent change of our CSM created a lot of controversy because, of course, there were owners that loved the prior CSM and those that didn't. And so there was a lot of interest and debate and rumor and everything going on around, but it stimulated a whole bunch of people to join Condo Control who hadn't been there before.
One thing I found quite helpful, if you open up your Outlook and there are signatures options, I actually have entire emails saved as signatures. So of course I have my own Alwington community signature there, but I also have a full other email written down, saved as a signature that says, thank you so much for the service request. Here's how you file it. Here's a link. And it actually takes me less than a second to answer this email when it comes down. I don't have to retype the whole thing. I just click my signature and there it is.